This tutorial will guide you through submitting your TAF for our eVenture Abroad trip to Guanajuato, Mexico. Access your email and open the email from me with the subject line TAF Process and Documents eVenture Abroad. This email includes a zip file with all the documents that you will need for your TAF. Download the zip file to your computer. Once the files have downloaded, you can drag that zip file to your desktop or open from your download folder. And you'll need to double-click and open that zip file on your desktop. This new folder contains the TAF documents that you will need for the TAF process. In here we have currency conversion, the eVenture Abroad overview, flight information, ground transportation, the overall travel budget, your proposals are in here, and then comments for the TAF. To start the process, you'll log into FMS via my.maricopa.edu. Click on the Employees link on the right side of the page. And when prompted, click on Financial Management System. You'll use your MEID and password to log in. And on the left-hand side of the screen, click on the link Employee Self-Service. And you have travel and expenses, and we're going to travel authorizations. Here you're going to click on the link Create Modify. And you'll do a new value using your employee ID. I've already created one, so I'm going to find an existing to share with you. And this is what the TAF looks like. So on the description, if you could please write eVenture Guanajuato, your first initial and last name. And this is a training workshop. The location, default location is Guanajuato, Mexico. If you use the lookup magnifying glass, you'll be able to find the city there. Our travel dates are 6/5 to 6/9. And on the description, if you click on the box to expand this window, you'll see the description here. This also came from the proposals if you'd like to copy and paste from your proposal. In the TAF Docs folder that I provided to you, there's a screenshot of this comment description that you may also copy over. Please personalize the third section of this text specific to your role at the college. When you're finished, you click the return button. And now you're looking at the TAF again. So we also need to set the accounting defaults. And this trip will be funded through the TL3C grant project from Education Studies. So the account codes should match this screen. MCC04, MC, MAINCA, which you can find using the lookup window, 330, Department 800465, function is instruction, the business unit is DSTWD. Again, you may look those up. The project is 0000154. Activity is Goal 1, and the source type is travel. Please make sure that all of the text fields match this screen. When you're finished, click OK. And then you're going to put in all of the line items for your expenses. So the line items are listed here. The first one that we have is Airfare International. The date, 6/5/2016. The amount we are rounding up. And from the travel docs that I provided to you, there's a GTO travel budget for the group. On this document, you can see the cost for all travelers. And at the bottom part of the page, there's the TAF roundup column. So this is where I'm rounding up the estimated airfare. So our airfare, $9.25, and actually we will round this up to $9.50 for now. This is Maricopa prepaid, and it is non-professional growth. For every line item, you'll need to put a detail in there. So the detail I have here is airfare max estimate, $9.50. And then check the accounting detail for every line item. The accounting detail should match the same account codes that you did on the main page of the TAF. When you're finished, click Return to Travel Authorization Entry. The next set of entries are per diem. So you have per diem meal for each day. On our travel days, we're requesting full per diem, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The work days while we're there, we are only requesting dinner per diem. This is employee reimbursed, and it's non-professional growth. Again, you'll need to look at the detail box. So travel, day 3, meals required. And we have accounting detail here. So just, again, make sure that the detail matches. And then we return to travel authorization. I do see that this should be travel day 1 for the first expense. The second day we have per diem meal again, $35.75 is dinner only, employee reimbursed. And then if we take a look at the detail, this is work day 1, dinner only. I check the accounting detail, okay, and return to travel authorization. You'll repeat that for these middle 3 days, and then you also have the return date travel, which is the full per diem request, employee reimbursed, non-professional growth, and the detail is there as well. And this is day 5. 3 meals required. I should have read it first. Okay, and the last item that we have here is ground transportation international. So this is our transportation to and from the airport when we're in Guanajuato. And the estimated cost is $50 per traveler for both trips. This is employee reimbursed, non-professional growth, and then again we check the detail on this and the accounting codes. The final thing that you'll need to do is to attach the files that I provided to you. So if we go to add attachments, you are attaching the files from the TAF Docs folder that you received in this email. So we are adding the currency conversion rate, which is needed for ground transportation, the eVenture Abroad overview, the GTO flight information, and then we also have the travel budget for the group. Each individual should also click on this folder and submit yours, only your GTO proposal as well. To add the attachments, you just click Add Attachment here, and then you find that folder on your desktop. And you will need to rename it, and you can see the descriptions that I put here. When you're finished, you'll click, I always click Save for Later to make sure that no errors come up. If there are errors, you'll get a red flag here and you'll need to go through and fix those errors. And then when you're finished, you are simply going to click Submit.